Hello. Hey, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the next session of SAP ABAP for HANA training series. Thank you for choosing ZK Tutorials. So in the last sessions, we have successfully moved to the B which is we have successfully moved to the Suite on HANA. Okay, so what is Suite on HANA? If I will again tell you, it's normally just changing the database. Okay, without touching anything else, we are just replacing the database. We are making HANA database as a primary database. Okay, so we have seen how can we find the errors. What are the things which will give the errors? Okay, what will get affected? Here we have also seen. Okay, so and the main thing which you are seeing here, which is affected. So what are the tools to find out this? Okay, so that is SCI and ATC. Okay, so we have seen in depth about ATC, which we have to use basically. So as my own experience is like we have to use ATC because it's very easy and fast forward also. Okay, and if you will use ATC in ADT, it will be very helpful for you. So I have also told you the difference between ATC and ADT. ATC is a tool which is used to identify and check your code quality against different variants. Okay. Also, ADT is a web development tool which allows us to do a web development on Eclipse. Okay. So this clear, guys. Okay. So from where to where we have successfully moved. One second, let me take it outside. Yes. So from here to here, we have moved. Okay. Now the critical question is, what about if your company is moving from B to C? Okay, now we are on HANA. Now your company requirement is we have to move to the S4HANA. Okay, so this is the most trickiest point today for us. Our company is moving from B to C or A to directly C. Okay, guys, this is clear. So this is the most important and critical question which company will ask you now to understand this. What we need to understand before moving to C, we need to see a little bit more about S4. Okay, so I will show you a quick S4 introduction and then we will talk about the strategy by which you can find out whether your custom code will work or not. Because guys, as I told you in S4 HANA, they've changed some data models. Okay, they've changed some simplifications. Okay, so all of these things we will see. Okay, in this coming up sessions. Okay, guys. So we will see कि our custom code will work or not whenever we are moving from ECC to S4 HANA or from Suite on HANA to S4 HANA. Okay, guys. So let's get start. Okay. So in this session, we show a strategy when our company is moving from A to B. What is you supposed to do? So whenever your company is moving from A to C or B to C, what you are supposed to do as an web developer? Okay. What we have to do whenever company is moving to the S4 HANA? What should be our strategies for this? Okay, how can you do the checks in the system and find out what will be potentially will not work or will cause problem in the system? For example, we are seeing the ATC errors which you have seen in the B whenever we are moving to HANA database. So same thing we will do here also. Okay, so how can we do the checks in the system and find out what will potentially will not work or will cause problems in the system? But what your company is moving from B to C. So our at today, our what is where is our main question is on is here only, guys. Okay, this HANA database. Here we will be having there at this point we are having the main concern today. Okay, is this clear, guys? Now to understand this, see itself, it's actually a little tricky part, this S4. So this is the part we need to understand. First of all, what does it mean? So in a nutshell, we saw it means S4. Okay, where S is for is simplification. Okay, fourth means fourth generation suite. S4 HANA, what does this? S4 HANA means S stands for simplification. means for fourth generation suite. Okay, so it's looks almost the same. That is the ABAP on HANA system. Yes, but what is really changed in S4 HANA? I'm not able to understand. So, guys, SAP have done a great level of simplification in terms of where data model. Here you can see our first point is in terms of data model, SAP done have great changes. Okay, so there are variety of database tables in SAP system, and what SAP have done is they've actually made a couple of changes to their data. Okay, so they have made a couple of changes to their data model, and they have introduced a new data model which is called simplified suite data model, which they have introduced as a part of S4 HANA. Is this clear, guys? So, if your company is moving to S4 HANA, this is a new data model which has proposed with S4. Okay, so let me show you first what have changed in terms of data models. Okay, and second, your drawings. Guys, one second. Okay, so give me a moment. Okay, so here I will show you in terms of data models what has been changed. Okay, so you can see the picture which will actually showcase you the overall big picture, how the data has been really changed, how the database tables, how the database tables and structures has been changed. Okay, is this clear, right? So this is my big change. Okay, where all of these how the data is changed. This is my sales distribution. This is my material management. Okay, this is my inventory management, material ledger. This is my finance. Okay, so this is where this is on. Once again, this is my business suite and this is my S4 HANA. Okay, so you can see. Once again, let me remove this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you can see in this case, different areas, line of business. For example, here you can see sales and distribution, ST, your inventory management, basically, which is your material management, MM, the MM material ledger, and all this part is M part. Then your finance, here you can see at the last, these are all of this part. Okay. Then we have this finance part. So you see there are a lot of tables in the business suite. Here you can see there are a lot of tables here we are having in the business suite. Okay, multiple tables are there in the business suite, but okay, in the business suite, so you called your solution and now the new solution here this S4 HANA solution. When you move from this solution from business suite solution to the S4 HANA solution, the first important thing is the default database. Okay, default database table for S4 is always HANA. Okay, so here for default database is always this is for S4 is always HANA. Okay, so you cannot run S4 HANA without a HANA database. It's not possible. As the first change, big leap of movement. Okay, so what is the first change is we cannot run S4 HANA without a HANA database. Okay, guys, is this clear? So second point is the second movement. If you can see here, the database change itself. So you can see there are a lot of tables, primary tables, import export tables, indexes, status, okay, LIS tables, rebate index, this output management. Some of these tables have been duplicated. Means here you can see in the S4 HANA, SAP have removed those tables potentially permanently. They have removed it, and there are only few tables which are left now in the system. Okay, so you can see there are a lot of tables earlier, and now those have been removed, and you have only few tables left over in the system. Is this clear? Here in the SD side. Look, we have VBA, KLIK, VBRK, VBAP, LIPS, VBRP, VBFA. Okay. These tables, then we are having export import tables, then we are having index table, LI table. Okay. But whenever we have moved from business suite or HANA to S4 HANA, these tables, some of these tables have permanently removed. Okay, simplified data model. Here you can see we have simplified the data model. Okay, what's only main tables remaining? Okay, clear separation of master data from transactional data. In the second part, similarly, what happened in the SD side, similarly in the material management side, there. Okay, the material side, you can see there are a lot of these tables which has been changed or removed, and I see only the main table for material quantities is which table, guys? You can see here is mat dog table. So mat dog table is our main table now, okay, which is persisting here. Is this clear, guys? Of course, there are a lot of tables which do exist still. You can see them or you can query them, but some of these tables have been completely deprecated by SAP. Okay, now you can see there are a lot of changes which you can actually, as an expert on that functional area, you can observe. If you are more from functional side, then you can differentiate more from there. But you are a technical guy. Okay, if you are a functional, you can observe more in the system. So in the simplified data model, DC only main tables are remaining, no redundancies are there. Okay. So that's the rule of the game. They are just keeping main tables like VBAK, VBAP, all those tables they are keeping, but some of these tables they are removing permanently. Now, clear separation of master data from transactional data, reduction of memory footprint. So basically, the main motto of simplified data model is to reduce the amount of memory which system takes to store the data model, and this is definitely possible with the help of column store. Hope is this clear, guys? Okay, note storing redundant data in a column store rather than storing the repeated set of data. Once with the indexes, achieving a good compression of data to reduce the size of an ERP database so that it takes less RAM and it can be stored in all in memory. Okay, that's the main goal. Hope this one is clear, guys. Okay, so that's the main goal. The only one evaluation method if it will use flexible rebate management instead of expensive redundancy. So basically, this is something which is a little bit more from functional side. I will not able to explain you because I'm not from functional background. So more like, for example, if you want to understand the data model, you may want to take functional training like on S4 or like simplified finance, S4 on simplified marketing, simplified logistics. Okay, so you don't need to go too much depth in this. Okay, so these are some different functional training which you may find out if you're online from some trainers. Okay, so may find it, or you can find some mentors in your company. You can talk to them and discuss about this, sir. What are these changes? Because we are just from a technical side. Okay, we should not bother about this change. But in a nutshell, I would say there is a change in the data model when it comes into the S4 HANA. So what we can say is there is some changes in the data model which when we come to the S4 HANA. Okay. Now, how does this change affect us? How does this change affect us? So this is more important for us as a developer. What is important? How is this change affecting me as a developer? Because when I move from my business suite to the S4 HANA, or from ECC to S4 HANA, I need to make sure that my code works correct. So what? That is the change in data model is actually bothering me. Why am I bothered about it? So understand this case on the left side. Okay, one second, let me move to the next slide. Okay, let me remove this. Yeah, guys. Okay, give me a moment. So, guys, now let me move to the next slide. So, here we will see what has been changed to my custom code. What happened to it? Because we have seen here I told you like some of these tables have been removed, some of these data models they have removed. But if we have removed our select query on those tables, then what happens to that? Okay, we have to make sure that my code should work correctly. Okay, so what is the change in the data model actually bothering me? Why am I bothered about it? So let me move to the next slide. So understand this case. On the left side, your business suite is there. You have reports. Okay. So this is my business suite. SAP, once again, let me highlight this. So guys, this is my SAP business suite. Okay. Don't get bothered about drawing. Huh? Okay. So this is my S4HANA system. Okay. So what's happening here? Here you can see in the SAP HANA, there is some reports, which is already everyone have reports. I have written some reports. We have some database tables. We have some function modules. We have some include programs. Okay, these reports, these function modules, these includes, these programs, these database tables, they are referring SAP objects. Okay, so how many of you have written ever a query on a standard SAP? On a standard SAP table, how many of you? How many of you have written queries which are writing like fetching your data from SAP tables, database tables, standard table, database tables like Mara, Mark, VBAK, VAP? How many of you? Of course, every one of you, almost every one of you have written this. So just imagine there is your custom code writing a query using SAP standard table. So this is my custom code where I'm writing a query to fetch the data from these standard tables. Okay, so just imagine this is our custom program writing a query using standard SAP tables. How many of you ever included append include in standard SAP table like dot append we used to append in the standard yeah in the standard tables? How many of you ever included append? Okay, so how many of you use standard SAP table in the table as include? Okay, oh, almost everybody have used okay this rote append in the table. So you can see here there is one standard table SAP's code and the code and you would have appended that or included that in your custom table, your custom structure. How many of you use this function module? Everyone. Okay, hope every one of you have done this. So you can see their standard ABAP reports, which SAP delivered those reports, you call them, you use them, and they are using some tables now. So this is what your state as on state in your company today. Here, for example, you are going shoot on HANA to S4HANA. So this is where you are. You are fetching, you are using standard tables, you are using some standard function modules, you are using some code, you are writing some custom code to fetch the data from the standard table. Okay, is this clear, guys? So we are here only business shoot. Okay, so this is where we all are. All of you, this is where we are today. Most of you, I would say, you are here today. But where do you need to go? Okay, where the ultimate goal is, you need to be go there from here to obviously here from S4 HANA, right? But to go there, now see there is a big problem. What is the big problem there? The problem here is SAP removed some programs, they have removed some includes, they have removed some function modules. Now look at here, you see this is all removed. This is removed. So many these things removed. These things have new. Okay, you see this star here. Okay, so it's a new stuff. So your old stuff, which you are pointing to the things which are now removed. What will now happen? You are using some database table in your custom report. You are using some database table in your custom report. Now that table is removed. What will happen in SAP system exactly? For example, what you have done is you have written just giving you an example. Okay. Uh, So you have written a query on any table, on any standard SAP standard table. So right select star from table into that. So that table is removed. So what will happen now? Syntax error will come. Dumps will start occurring everywhere. You will see problems in your custom kit, and that's exactly what will happen when your company decides to go to S4. This is where it's your companies today. Very cogent, it's very cogent to go to the S4, and this is most important question on which anybody will ask you. Definitely, hey, a web consultant, hey, yes, for a consultant, technical consultant, you are tell me which of my web programs will affect it or are affected already because I have moved to the S4 HANA. Because SAP simplified their data model, it's a disruption. It's a disruption, guys. That's why it's called upgrade. Sorry, that's why it's not called an upgrade. But what it is called as now, this is not called as upgrade. This is called as conversion. Okay, so are you clear what is conversion? You are not upgrading your conversion. You are not upgrading your conversion. You are converting your SAP business suite to the S4HANA system. You are not upgrading. You are going to completely new dimension. You are going to completely into a new area. You are going to completely new arena. It's not upgrade. It's called conversion. So next time, if somebody will tell you that we are moving to S4, we are upgrading to S4 HANA, tell them, hey bro, wait, hold on. You are using your words carefully. Use words like you are not upgrading to S4, you are doing conversion to S4 HANA system. Okay. So what does it mean? It means there is a big disruption because SAP have removed some tables, they have changed some tables, they have made some tables replicated, they have simplified their data model, and because of this simplification, it is expected that some of your custom code is badly affected in a negative way, which may cause dump issues, which may cause syntax errors. Now, what is the goal? Now, what is our goal? Our first goal is we need to identify what is affected. What is our first goal? We need to identify what is got affected. So step one is, and then you need to adopt your custom code. All of you are clear with me? Is this clear, guys? This, okay, this slide, everybody, is this clear, guys? So what does it mean for you as a technical consultant to go into the functionality? Okay, is this clear, guys? So, someone will ask you, don't ask me this material. Don't think that I will answer you this material related question because we are not a functional guys. If someone will ask you, hey, you can tell you I'm a technical guys. You can tell your manager, hey, I'm a technical guy. Don't ask me material database tables. Ask me technical question. You give me a report. I will report which I have written in the past. What will that work best for? That's what I am answerable. I'm not answer you to how do I do that. Okay, these functionality things. We will learn that in a minute. Okay, is this clear, guys? So how do we fix all those reports? We will see. So okay, understand clearly. You are not a functional guy. You are not a basis guy. You are not gonna do migration of code from one system to new S4 system. No, that's not our work. Okay, after the system is ready in S4 is ready, your first evaluation is testing purpose. What you will test? You will go into the system, you will conduct some analysis to find out what is affected. You will find those issues which are badly affected. You have to find which point they are which are badly affected, and then you repair them, and that's what called as custom code adaptation. Okay, and this is another activity which is an ABAP on HANA or S4 HANA technical consultant supposed to do. Are you clear with your responsibilities, guys? Everyone, are you clear? So, what is your responsibilities? Are you clear with this? You may ask different questions, but please understand you need to stay in your responsibility. You cannot go beyond your responsibility. As we don't want to know that. Never ever. If somebody ask me a functional question, I will not answer because I don't know. I am not a functional consultant because we are a technical consultant. So as a technical consultant, I can do an analysis which will tell you where all things are affected due to simplified data model. Is this clear, guys? Okay, now to reach to the custom code adaptation, first we need to find out what is affected. Okay, so we need to find out what are the new changes which S4 HANA in SAP has made in the S4 HANA system. Okay, now to reach to the, we have to find out all those things. Now, what SAP also did is they also understand our pain. Now, you must think annual. It's very painful. Yes, it's painful, but SAP understand our pain. What SAP done is whenever SAP was doing, listen guys, just please make a note. Whenever SAP has was doing these changes, they were removing some tables, they were removing some programs, they were removing some fields in the table. They have noted all those changes there. Okay, they have noted down everything somewhere. Okay, what are the things they have changed, and what they have done is they have noted all those things at a one place, and this is called as simplification database. It is clear, guys. So this is one place where SAP have noted down all the changes which they have done, and that is known as simplification database. Hope this simplification database is clear, guys. Each record of the simplification database is known as simplification item. So what is simplification database? This is the most important interview question. Okay, so let me write it here for you. Once again, so drives. What we just know as simplification database. What is the simplification database, guys? As I just whatever the SAP has changed, they have put it. They know what are. Once again, yeah. So they cared about. Okay, so they said what they have done is a simplification database is a collection of simplification items. What it contains? It contains all the changes which are done by SAP. Okay, when they are doing conversion, and they was doing conversion to S4 to S4 HANA system. Is it clear, guys? Okay, so all these simplification items, and what is simplification item? Simplification item. Each record of simplification database is called simplification item. Hope this one is clear, guys. Also, a simplification database is the collection of simplification items. It contains all the changes which are done by SAP when they are converging to the S4 HANA system. Okay, so all these simplification items, each of these simplification items is connected to an SAP node. Okay, is connected to an SAP node. Okay, so the SAP node, is connected to a SAP node. So this SAP node, here you can see this SAP node, this one, this SAP node, which we need to see. Okay, so this SAP node will guide us what was changed, what was affected, and that's what it will do. Is this clear, everybody? What is simplification database? What is simplification item? What is this SAP node will help us? Okay, so is this clear? Okay, so we will see more in the next session, and hope everything is clear till here. Okay, so let's wrap up this session. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.